All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the main Booze Bash channel. We've got our Chemtech Winners Finals. Just moved over from Booze Bash 2 onto this channel. Don't worry if you missed anything. We had a banger of a game one. We're about to go into game two. They're going to start the draft here very shortly. Adelphi, for those joining us that might be new, why don't you give us a recap of game one?
Okay, so for game one, here is the recap. Demacia versus the Void. Spoiler alert, Demacia won game one. I'd say they had a pretty commanding lead for most of the game. They got some early objective control. They had a Blitzcrank support that was going absolutely nutso, getting some crazy hooks, doing some really good stuff. They're asking if we're R for draft. But the Void, it wasn't a complete stomp. The Void did a really good job, trying to hold in there, getting some kills, trying to fight for their lives. Got some of the dragons, but it was just unfortunately wasn't quite enough. They traded some objectives for all of their lives on multiple occasions, so it just unfortunately just did not work quite out for them. They went for like a big team fight comp versus Demacia went for a big pick comp, and that pick comp definitely worked out for them. They were getting some crazy picks. We had a very fed Vagar.
Yeah, very fed Vagar really early.
Yeah. The fed Vagar early turned into a very fed Vagar late.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. We are into the bands here. Void versus Demacia. Void electing to take blue side this time, wanting to change up their choice of scenery here.
Mm-hmm.
Same band so far.
Merrick is telling me to be quiet about it, but I do think that if the Void wants to see the end of their days, they should probably try to get Merrick off that Vi. That Vi is a little terrifying, frankly. But I get it,
Yep, the armor shred, so valuable into single tank team comps like the one we just saw.
Is there ever a scenario where the Void just first picks Blitzcrank away from the...
No. First picking Blitzcrank is so risky, right?
I mean, yeah.
You could just draft, a Sivir comp, you can draft and a Malzahar comp, just things that have inherent very good matchups in a Blitzcrank.
Maybe they first pick the Vi. Nope, they just go straight back for the Warwick.
So it's not actually back for the Warwick.
No, they took the Warwick. They took the
Warwick, exactly.
Yeah. It was
no
first pick
Warwick
both games.
This time, we're taking Warwick most likely into the jungle.
That's pretty crazy. Big fan of that.
Demacia's answer is to this Warwick pickup from Void.
I don't think they expected that one.
The Vi.
Oh, there's the Vi.
Yep. Immediately locked in.
It doesn't
Merrick
surprise
said,
me.
Hey, if you leave it up, I'm not going to look at Gift Horse in the Mouse. I'll take it.
I mean, it's a good pick, and he does well on it. I literally said to maybe take it away from him or ban it. He even told me to be quiet. That means he recognizes the power. It's a good pick.
Second pick going to be the Jinx. Going
back to the sisters.
Yep.
I'm feeling some deja vu here.
Little bit scary with the dominance that they had in the first game. In that later stage, to pick up two of those same champions so quickly.
I'm wondering if Demacia support plays other engages, because I mean they don't necessarily need Blitzcrank. I mean you get any type of... Oh, there's that Thresh.
Lone Wolf Thresh? Is that what we're seeing right now? Oh, man.
I hope so. Bone Wolf back on the Thresh.
Now, Thresh, very, very interesting, polarizing champion to be picked out here in Chemtech. Traditionally cited as one of, if not the most difficult support champion to play in the entire game of League of Legends.
Everybody says that, but also I think he's just bad, so...
No, fair enough. Hey, if you have enough confidence, go for it.
Yeah, right? I mean, and we've seen the Bone Wolf succeed quite well on the Thresh before, so... Thresh Jhin, pretty good lane.
Yep.
So,
they said,
I'm excited to see that.
We're not losing game again. We're going to set some things up and go crazy. Nico picked up for Demacia. That is a different champion. Quite a different champion than we saw last game. I'm wondering, do you think that's a Nico support or a Nico mid?
I don't know. I feel like you could really take that either. As a having played Nico support for the first time a couple days ago, enjoyer, that was really easy to play bot. So like support. So I mean, you could take it either.
Bans coming in for these last two. Galio. Looks like they are sticking to their same game plan for bans over there on Demacia. But they're going to add the Malphite as a permutation as the last section of that ban. Poppy and Camille getting banned. So they're looking to pick a power top laner.
Yeah, I like a Poppy ban. Poppy's very annoying to play against. Plus the Poppy kind of stops that Warwick from jumping in, so...
Yeah. Stops the Warwick from jumping in. I do not think it stops Lantern, if I remember correct. Does it stop Lantern? Does that count as a dash?
I don't know about that interaction.
I do not remember that interaction off the top of my head. I'm sure we'll see it.
Darius? Big?
Hey.
Okay.
Asserting dominance here, saying, I will win this lane, picking the Darius.
That is... I'm excited.
See?
They said, we're riding high after the last game. I'm going crazy. Back to the Ziggs, okay.
Yep, I still like the Ziggs. Really good wave clear, like we were saying. Pretty good at just neutralizing a game state, especially if you get ahead as well, pushing down those towers with your satchel charges. Very, very powerful.
If you can get the push on the turrets, it's quite nice. Kind of have that, so you're not leaving it barely alive. You know, you can just secure the turrets. It's quite nice.
Oh, Yorick. We're thinking about Yorick into Darius. Oh, man. This will be a top lane matchup. Darius all about that early aggression. Going to try to pick up an early lane lead, get some kills out of this Yorick. But if Yorick gets that late game, the split push power that Chase under tower has.
Chase has done this before. He did it against us. He's just going to split the whole game. It's going to cause a nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Demacia picking up the Lux at the very end there. So this is probably Nico mid?
Yeah, Nico mid, and losing some scaling power from their last team comp is Demacia with this draft. They've decided they're going to want to cash it in for a good team fight early game. Darius not the best team fighter late game, but really good at contesting those small team fight objectives. Nico very good at that as well.
Yeah, I'm feeling like they want to lock this out real fast, real early. You know, Jinx, I feel like is the only one that, like, she scales, but I think the rest of this team is just very much, we want to kill them fast, early, and get this done. They said we want to go to bed.
Absolutely, they want to end this in 2 games, and I don't blame them. I mean, securing a spot at Grand Finals in 2 games has to feel good.
Yeah, right?
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Oh, man. All right, now I'm going to ask you, who do you think is going to win based off of these? Oh, Mops, can we get a gamble? Can we get a gamble, please?
Oh, please put a gamble
Let's let the people decide, too. You could probably throw the draft back up so that people can see the things, but who do you think?
Looking at it, it's a little bit difficult.
I know.
Warwick, Thresh, Jhin, Ziggs, Yorick. So I think if the Void gets the game plan off that they did last week and that they're wanting to do, they have a really, really strong 1-3-1. So you put Ziggs in a lane, you put Yorick in a lane pushing, and you can kind of seed some of these objectives and kind of dodge the team fights, right? And just take towers. And if
because if Ziggs and Yorick are just split pushing this entire time, like, they're gonna have to, like, stop doing objectives. They're gonna have to stop fighting so that they can stop them from taking their entire base.
Correct. And so it's gonna be really interesting to see how Demacia adapts to that. On the other side, Demacia, like I said, has a lot of early aggression on this team. The Jinx getting to fire away in the backline will provide a source of scaling, but they do not have, I think, as cohesive of a team comp as they did last game, for example. And I think I'm going to go with the Void in this one. I think we're going to go into a game 3.
I kind of agree with you here. Like obviously a little bit biased. I want to see a game 3, but at the same time, like, I think the Void comp, like, it feels a little better here. Like, especially with the double split pushers with the Ziggs and the Yorick. I mean, we've seen Chase perform on the split pushers, but I was privy to it the last time. That was annoying, you know, and he can do it. And it can really draw a lot of pressure I mean, if this goes well, Yorick or Ziggs draws pressure from the map, and they just can secure objectives the other way, like while they're pulling pressure. I mean, I think they can do it.
I think so too. Enough that I'm going to put 5,000 of my own dollars on this one.
Oh, big.
Yeah.
Is it up?
It is up. Who will win game 2?
I don't think I'm gonna do 5,000, but I think I'm also gonna vote for the Void here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving it. I'm giving it to the Void. I don't mean for us both to be biased here and say we both want the I think the Void's gonna win here, but Juan, why is no one playing Victor? Get me in there. No twink gameplay for you, Juan.
This Victor rework is so divisive between people.
It really is.
Personally, I love it. By all
I think
means,
it's great. I'm a big fan of it.
Shrink everyone's hip size down.
Make everyone into a twink. I love it. I mean, I understand why like Victor fans are not fans of it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like so vehemently like for it that I think the people who don't like it are wrong. But I think it's cool. I mean, they're retconning his lore. They might as well retcon the champion too.
I just also have never been a huge like cyberpunk machine type guy. So I don't know. I like the rework. I think it's a good direction for him.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I do kind of really enjoy the original idea of like the Machine Herald, with it being like replacing all his human parts with robot parts. It's really interesting.
Reminds me of Repo the Genetic Opera.
Oh, I don't know if
you're
that is.
familiar.
I'm not.
It's really campy opera musical, right? That
I'm already in.
They do that exact same thing, and they take all of their body parts and replace them with other people's body parts that are better than theirs. So people just get killed off, and then the repo people go and collect the body parts if they don't pay for the debts that they have.
That's crazy.
It's a really interesting.
What is this called again? Can you DM me the name of this?
Yeah. Repo the Genetic Opera. My wife absolutely loves it.
Your wife sounds like she has good taste, because I haven't even seen this, but this sounds amazing.
Yeah, Britney Spears is in it. Or no, I'm sorry, Paris Hilton is in it.
Even better. Paris Hilton?
Yeah, for no reason at all, just shows up in one of the scenes. And
I love it when she does that in TV shows and stuff. I love that. It's like she showed up in a random episode of Supernatural at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Love that. Okay, well now I know what I'm going to force James to watch with me.
Ooh, okay, that's a good question then. While we're waiting for the spectator delay, when did Supernatural get bad?
You're saying that as if it wasn't bad from the beginning.
Okay. You're a person after my own heart. I also think he was bad from the beginning. But my wife
I've seen all 15
swears.
seasons 6 or 7 times.
Crazy.
And I still think it was bad from beginning to end, and I still have rewatched it a million times.
I think I watched up to season 6 and then stopped. But my wife has
seen
watched
all
the
of
whole
it.
thing back to front constantly.
Yeah, it's definitely a comfort show for me. I've watched it a million times. I think it's trash TV. Absolute trash TV, but I love it.
All right, fine. So Dean or Sam?
Sam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love Dean, and I also think Jensen Ackles is a great actor. But I don't know. Them tall boys with long hair, something about it.
Oh, man, we're losing viewers talking about Supernatural over here. So
Are we actually?
We're going to flip back over to the League of Legends gameplay that's coming up. We've got
you can't talk about Supernatural with me around, man.
Listen,
we're loading in.
Yeah, I could talk for a long time about Supernatural. Don't worry.
All right, well, we have after the game for that.
Perfect. All right, we are loading into the game. Game 2, Demacia versus the Void. Potential here for Demacia to claim a 2-0 victory and advance themselves to the grand finals of the Chemtech bracket for Booze Bash 14. However,
if Void wins this, though, we're going to a game 3, and then it's like neck and neck.
Exactly. If it goes to a game 3, that will be absolutely crazy. But hey, The Void got absolutely demolished against you guys last week in game 1. And then game 2 and 3, they looked like a completely different team.
I know. So, I mean, hey, like this could be another, another one of those scenarios where they just kind of lock it in for game 2 and 3. I will say, he is playing the B Ziggs skin, which automatically gives him an edge because that's a really good skin. So, just saying.
You are correct. That is one of the better Zig skins.
B
at least in my
skins
opinion.
are always have an edge, in my opinion.
Oh, the Blitzcrank B skin is so cute. I love it.
Oh my god, the Oriana one is really good.
Oh, the Oriana
too.
one's great as well. Yep.
Or
when skin
Biana.
quality could be counted on. I miss the days.
Oh,
right.
Are we gonna get an invade?
Looks like we might be getting some invade action just like we did last game.
Big. I'm so here for it.
Oh, it's Nico support, by the way.
It is Nico support?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's got support item.
Yeah, 4Fun player bought the support item. It's going to be Lux mid. Dandelion claiming it. Picking the Lux away from Lone Wolf it didn't really matter, that setup, because Lone Wolf had already locked for the threat.
I've seen Dandy play Lux, though. I think Dandy, like, is a casual Lux enjoyer. So it's not like he's, like, not unfamiliar with the champion. To be fair, though, Lux isn't that hard, so...
Listen, my
That's why
hands
so many
freeze.
Chemtech players play her.
I can't play mages to save my life. I see a Lux and I just get cold sweats.
I can't play melee champions to save my life, so, you know.
No action here at the start of the game. They saw what happened last time and said, "All right, we're just gonna chill out."
No invades.
Looks like now this
I do.
The Jinx should not leash here.
start-
Neither team should actually leash here, but it looks like
No.
there is going to be a leash on the side of the Void. In this season of League of Legends, leashing, unfortunately, is pretty much just giving up your bot priority to hit level 2. So we are going to see Husky, Grusky, and 4Fun player get that advantage.
I will say, Jin and Thresh are both playing Darkstar, so you know, pretty good on them for matching there.
Yeah, really good synergy coming in from Mochibot and Lone Wolf.
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes it's all you need.
It is. I'm looking at the top side of the map here. Vendetta Sniper versus Chase under Tower. Darius versus
Oh wait, we've
Yorick.
got Mochibot back. I just realized
Yes.
that it's not the sub anymore.
Correct. Mochi has come back.
We'll see how that works out for them.
Hook going wide. Level 2 was secured, in fact, and they're going to have control over this early bot lane for quite a minute.
Ooh.
Bit of poke damage there, about half the health bar from Thresh.
Ooh.
Bone plating popped from the Yorick, and there is going to be a gank here. Warwick coming to the top side of the map. Darius might be caught out a little bit too far forward. Pops the Ghost, has to flash as well. Yorick minions going to go in. The first blood secured. A double flash. Chase and Malachi both flashed for that, but they did get the first blood onto Vendetta Sniper.
Oh man, getting that on the Darius is pretty good too. Darius loves having those early leads, so
Absolutely.
well done for them. I also like the kill going under the Warwick.
Yeah, it's
I mean, you don't need
very
a Yorick with kills. You just need a
Ooh.
Yorick to push.
Return hook coming through. Almost got there. Oh, a fight at the top side between the jugglers as well. Warwick and Vi. Vi has to flash away.
Ooh.
Malton burning a summoner spell off of Merrick, and we saw this last week as well. Malton is so aggressive with his invades when he's on Warwick. Invading at times that I don't think either jungler would expect.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
Early
Yeah,
game
Mochibot's
here.
Jin is really scary, so I'm excited to see this.
Oh, perfect. Always
Like,
love
he's
to
a
see
Jin
people on
enjoyer
it.
for sure.
Oh, we might be looking for a return gank here. Malton says, I don't need any camps. I'm
Here
going to
it
farm
is.
champions. Running right through the Yorick wall to go ahead and get the flea on the Darius. Another kill. Chase under tower getting the kill credit that time. This is going to be absolutely huge for this Yorick to scale into the later parts of the game.
Oh, this is already turning into a nightmare. If this Yorick keeps getting like ahead like this, and
Oh
is able
no.
to just-
Lone Wolf caught out, has to flash away. Does not look like he will die, but it is going to force it back, and they're just showing dominance in the bot side.
I'll say it. I mean, the Void's looking good. It's the same thing. Lose game 1 and they're just gonna turn it on in game 2. This is crazy.
Yeah, the only part of the map that we can see them conceivably down is a little bit down on CS in the mid lane as, oh wow, what a gutsy invade call there from the Vi. Merrick getting caught out. The Thresh hook is enough to take him down. Really ballsy invade to go for the Krugs there, and Warwick is going to punish with his bot lane. 3-0. 3-0 from the Void, already a 1.2k gold lead. They are starting this one out hot, and this is the team that we thought would have to play around the early aggression coming from the other side.
Yeah, right?
Another
the Warwick's going back in.
The Warwick is going back in. The Jin will land the W as well. Barrier Flash expended. That's both summoner spells. Husky Grusky going to have to...
Gets the Nico.
Oh, wow, yeah. Great catch on the Nico. They're going to burn another Flash.
Nico has the Flash. Wow.
3 subs.
Man, they almost got
game.
both of them. That was...
Yeah. Important to note, though, look at the CS difference in the jungle here.
Yeah, I was about to say he's down a level and down half of his CS. He needs to get out of the lane and go back into the jungle.
Yeah, it will start to matter here soon. It looks like he will start to farm now. Has the Tiamat, so hopefully we'll be able to get through them a bit faster than before.
He said, I'm getting my lanes ahead before we do anything else.
Jinx stayed here. Gonna collect the CS under tower.
Has to.
Yeah. Probably opens it up to a fairly easy dive since the support was on a back timer as well, but they did not recognize it. Darius is a level down in this exchange. Going in, gonna get caught in the Yorick cage, but they think that there's a gank coming topside, so they're gonna ping the Yorick off. Looking more toward the Void Grubs at this moment, and I think with good reason. Void Grubs with a Ziggs and a Yorick would be absolutely devastating.
It'd be a nightmare. Darius coming down for the grubs. They said, we want 3 of these at the least, please. I'm gonna let him have it.
They will let them have it. Deciding it's not worth it to fight. Wanted to get their back timers off instead. Give Warwick a little bit of time to farm. They're pinging onto the dragon. Yep, clearing out the vision there on the dragon. Going to go ahead and start it. I do not believe this will be contested in any way, shape, or form. But it does mean that Husky Grusky and 4Fun player having an issue walking up into their bot wave as it's about in the left side quadrant of the lane there.
Oh, no. Okay, we're good.
Yep,
I was like, good. Thresh might land a hook here. That would have been really good. Ooh, Vendetta Sniper is getting eaten alive by this Yorick.
Yep, just the constant pressure from all of Yorick's summons. Really beating down on him. He got down in experience because of that double gank, and it's really hard to play this lane from a behind position.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
These Yorick minions are eating him alive!
They're going to try to do something about it. Merrick comes up to the top side, says, I need to shut down this Yorick, make sure my Darius can get back into the game, and we'll see if it can happen. Darius does hit the pull, does hit the Q, will hit the ultimate as well. Vendetta Sniper taking down Chase on their tower in the top side, and that'll give him a little bit of reprieve and a little bit of gold to get back in the game.
Getting dunked on.
Indeed, Nico could not get the clone off in time. Will clone now, walk away to the tower. They're going to try to kill the clone in vain. Unsuccessful gank after a good hook from Lone Wolf.
Hey, hitting the Nico counts as stacks for your support item.
It does. Lone Wolf definitely should have hit that clone. Made the right play there.
Hey, you're that much closer to your support item. It's worth it, in my opinion.
Objectively the right play.
Yeah. If the Nico's, I think if the Nico clone is low enough, you can get Dark Harvest stacks off of it too.
I believe so. You can also smite Nico if Nico becomes a minion.
Ooh.
And it does full smite damage.
That's crazy.
Yep. So, doubt we'll see that this game, but a fun interaction nonetheless.
If we see that this game, I will eat my shorts.
Oh, man. Yorick getting that pressure in just like we thought he would. Ziggs down in CS in the mid lane. This Lux is definitely pulling ahead there.
Yeah, Lux just has a lot of poke, so it just makes it really hard. But Ziggs has that range, so I would expect that he'd be able to get some of it at least.
I expect so as well. Sometimes it cannot happen, though. Gonna have to get a back off. Choosing not to TP will let Lux push this wave into the tower. He'll lose out on a couple of minions again from that, but it looks like Thresh might be looking for a roam on the mid lane. To punish that, Lux wisely backing away.
I shall perform your rites.
Ooh, Darius caught. Will hit the level up. Will go on the same footing now. That's good and is going to look to fight here. Has a lot of bleed stacks already onto the Yorick. Has enough to just solo kill. Vendetta Sniper solo killing Jace in her tower is huge in that spot. We got fights on two sides of the map. Yorick is going to the top side. Husky, Grusky taking out Lone Wolf in the bot side of the map. We are directing camera into the top side with, oh my gosh, the Warwick damage taking down Vendetta Sniper on top lane as well. So we have 1-for-1 on either side of the map there. Unfortunately, Yorick going down makes it a 2-for-1 in favor of Demacia.
I would say that, honestly, like, that Warwick was 2 levels down on that Darius.
Absolutely. Lux ultimate
That
is gonna
Lux
kill!
Q should not have hit.
We saw Nico disguised as a minion force the position upward to go right into the Lux Q. The R will snipe it out. Excellent team play there from both sides, and they're going to go after these Void Grubs. Warwick flashes in with the double fear, is going to try to make a play out of it, and looks like he might be able to with the healing. He has a shutdown coming into the Warwick. Will not have their jungler for this, but Nico coming into the back. Will ignite the Yorick. Jhin is there as well, though. They have all of the members they need. A double kill for Mochi Bot, and they're going to claim themselves 3 of these Void Grubs.
Oh, so neither of them get 3 and 6, like at least the 4 grubs, I think. So neither of them are going to have the buff.
That's right, yep. They only took 3 apiece. So they went ahead and denied the push power from either side here.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're Demacia, that's kind of best case scenario in this situation. You know, like, you don't get them, but the 2 split pushers don't get them either. So
exactly. Look at the draining that's coming
oh
in
my
from
gosh,
the
the
minions
draining
here.
is insane.
The ultimate is enough, though. The bleed stack's gonna take Yorick down, but look who's here again. Warwick is there to clean it up. Mowilton will not leave Vendetta Sniper alone.
Oh my gosh, Molten's not gonna let this guy like breathe.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ziggs does get caught. The flash coming out from the Jinx, but they
flash.
will secure the kill. Husky Grusky taking down Hemi Neutron. Really good play from the Nico there in order to set that up. That's going to give them priority for the Dragon about to spawn.
Yeah, getting that Jinx ahead, like getting her some kills is always good, because always want some kills on that ADC.
Yep, they're certainly going to need it this game, going into a team comp that split pushes as much as the one we're looking at across.
Lux is stopping that Warwick from running in there.
But look at the follow-up. Oh, the Jhin W misses. The Lux is going to get to walk away for a moment, and the double root comes through the ultimate as well, doing a bunch of damage, taking down Mowilton 3v1, and Vi is there as well. Merrick claims the kill onto the Jhin, gets a shutdown there, is going to take down the Thresh. What a turnaround and what a play from the Dandelion.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they stopped that dragon for that, and I don't blame them for doing it, because look at that. 3 kills. Unfortunately, though, Yorick got some... Ooh, Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost popped, and we just say, hey, we're going to wall you off. No worries. Ghost is still active, though. Going to still try to run the Yorick down a little bit. Has the pull, hit the tipper Q. Will flash away, does chase. Not sure if he needed to there, but I respect the effort not to die.
Yeah, I don't blame him, honestly. You don't want to give this Darius anything.
With Dragon
Just
being
waiting.
claimed, we are going to see a Cloud of Soul to be the one to go for this game. Cloud Soul really impactful on champions that need that extra movement speed to get around. Really good on Jhin, really good on Warwick, really good on
Really good on Jhin.
really good on Yorick as well. So they've got champions that would certainly benefit from them being able to claim that soul. We'll see if it happens. The double root again from the Lux. The ultimate damage is just so high. Exhaust will come through from the Thresh, and Jhin is going to pop the ultimate to hopefully get them off. Oh, look at the Husky Grusky ultimate from the bot lane, sniping the Jhin out of his ultimate. Excellent kill there on both sides. They get a 2 for 0.
That was well done. This Lux is hitting like the craziest cues. Getting 2 of them there.
Yeah, Dandy is playing so clean right now. Yorick will get the topside tower in return for that. 600 gold going into his pocket, but it's really rough if every single time you step up, you're getting caught out by either Merrick ultimate or Lux Q.
Oh, Warwick's back topside. Fortunately, though, for this Darius, we've got a Vi just around the corner.
Correct, and Warwick should have seen that the Vi was there. The Nico's actually roaming up as well. This might turn into a disadvantaged team fight before it turns into an even one. Zig's ultimate will come down, though. They're going to immediately take down Vendetta Sniper. A smite onto the Vi. Nico is here with the ultimate. That might be what they needed to turn it around. Getting the root off, but here comes Ziggs as well. It's another 2v2. The numbers turning this fight. The Q from Yorick is the shutdown onto Merrick. Great play, and Hemi Neutron flashing for the kill on For Fun Player. They turned that fight around after it looked like it was going to be lost.
Yeah, no, that was really well played by the Void.
Oh, look at this push power. We got a Ziggs and a Yorick smacking at the same tower.
Oh.
Oh, there's not even a chance. The satchel charge is going to take it down. Full health tower melting, getting deleted in the top lane. Lone Wolf hits the hook, is going to take it and pull it in. Don't think anyone is close enough to follow up there. Really good blast going from the Jinx. Jinx trying to turn it around on a Lone Wolf as well. Is going to commit a little bit because the Darius
he misses
is there.
the flash.
Darius is there, does not land. Oh, he did land the pull. He did land the pull, so Vendetta Sniper will take away Lone Wolf.
Nico trying to kill the Maiden.
Ooh, the root from the Lux is going to do so much damage onto the Jhin. The flash away, but the stacks will proc, taking the Jhin out. Shutdowns both ways. Malton claiming the return kill onto the Lux there, but Dandelion getting another kill in a 2v1 situation.
Yeah, I was watching Nico chase down that Maiden there to try and kill it, and I was like, this is not going to turn out well for Nico.
Poor Nico. I don't know that we could do this. This is very risky from Merrick.
I agree.
Yeah, you do not really have the priority in either of the lanes you would need to do this, and a TP is going to come in to show you that that's the case. We're going to have a fight here of some kind. Yorick running out, has the Darius caught into the cage. Thresh is going to be able to land the hook. Darius is in a 2v1 situation. Usually is pretty good at those, but not in this situation. Malton as well. Oh, man. This is disaster. The Void is just picking him apart at this point. Still not too dire, about a 2k gold differential, but oh, it could open up really fast.
Yeah, getting this Rift Herald on the team with the 2 split pushers. Oh.
That's what we're seeing. The only thing they missed this game is getting at least 4 Void Grubs.
Can you imagine?
I can't. I cannot imagine. We saw what they did in that tower top lane. I'm worried for the rest of the map.
Yeah, that was... to answer the question, game 1, Demacia won.
Correct. That means Demacia, if they can... Ooh!
Night,
Look
Jen.
at the bot lane. Dandelion taking down Mochi Bot again. They got to get out of that matchup. Put the Ziggs down there. This Jhin is just food for the Lux.
Yeah, she's doing some big damage. Big damage. Another top lane 1v1 noodle fight here.
I don't know if it's a noodle fight anymore. Chase under tower, claiming the kill.
Shoot.
Darius, you can't 1v1 him anymore. He's got all the healing he needs. You're going to be able to push into this top side.
All on that dragon.
They are. They're sending Lux back, but that's going to put them disadvantage for the dragon fight, unless Thresh backs here. Lone Wolf, okay, Lone Wolf channeled that back, so they're actually okay for the moment. I don't think they should contest it. I'd prefer to see them try to just shove mid. We'll see. They do have 3 members here.
They see the Yorick coming down.
They do. They saw him on Vision, but they're still deciding that this is the play they want to commit to. Warwick is here. This is very dangerous. The ultimate does come in. A big team fight breaking out. Nico ultimate comes down. Hemi Neutron taking down Merrick with his Ziggs abilities. The dragon going low. The dragon going to get claimed by the Yorick and not smited, actually. And that will mean that they have the second dragon on the path to their 4-dragon Cloud Soul.
Yeah, and that Cloud Soul, like we mentioned earlier, would be really good for the Void. Yorick doing Yorick things, taking towers.
Yep, they're taking a tower bot with that Rift Herald. They're taking a tower mid with Yorick. It's looking like a pretty dire spot, and they're going to commit into it. An immediate flash fear gets the kill for Mawilton. Mawilton takes down the Jinx as well.
Another charge.
Gets the charge off on that.
It dies. No, it dies. It
The Lux
dies.
ultimate. Oh, man. Husky
Oh my
Grusky
gosh.
gets the kill.
It died before the charge went off, and Warwick just took turret shots and died.
Oh, that's so tragic.
That's so unfortunate. Wow.
They will get a tower mid from the Yorick, so it won't hurt their feelings that bad. Yorick about
doesn't
out
have
of
much
mana.
Yeah, I was supposed to say no mana. I think
No
he might
mana.
die here.
Has the
yeah.
flash.
Good night.
Dodges the Lux ability. Is going to die to Darius ultimate, exactly. Darius is going to stack ultimates, in fact. Get 2 kills there, and that opens up a play for them to push into Baron here.
Oh yeah, they're going to get some vision. They said, let's go look.
Yep, doesn't look like they will commit to doing it, which I don't hate.
No?
No, they will do it.
I think they're doing it.
Yeah, I think this is the correct decision. You saw 2 people die very quickly. You just need to be able to peel this jungler off if the jungler comes. But they were sweeping
But he's
the
going
area.
bot.
Yeah, saw no vision. They might not think that they're on this Baron. Now they definitely do. Jinx ultimate or Ziggs ultimate coming through.
Warwick's also has his W up, so he can run up top real fast if he wants to because of that Darius.
Yeah, but
and
look
that
at the Jinx just taking damage from this
Oh,
Baron.
this
Look at
Ziggs.
Merrick taking
Oh.
damage from this Baron. Himi Neutron on a killing spree. The jungler's going to be gone, and it was an overzealous attempt. They didn't have the damage, and they're going to suffer for it. Yorick in the top side taking down Vendetta Sniper as well. Mawilton killing Jinx on the back line, trying to commit for more here. The Nico's a little bit pinched, going on to Dandelion as well. Dandelion playing so well this game. Can we get away from the fully stacked up Warwick here? Jhin ultimate coming through. What a hook from Lone Wolf. Going to be able to take down 4Fun player. What a tempo swing. And they could look to turn around and do Baron after they take this tower as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the same thing all over again. The Void just turning into a completely different team in game 2 here.
I'm telling you, this is their style. It's the split push team comps. It's the team comps that can take advantage of macro play and being spread out across the map that have really done them favors in these last 2 series.
Oh.
Great hook from Lone Wolf. Gonna be able to flay back the Lux on the spawn.
Oh,
Will not be able to get out. Chase Under Tower claiming the kill credit on that one. They're pushing in even more here. They do have the numbers, so they are able to do so.
I'm loving this Thresh.
Yeah, like in the Lone Wolf Thresh.
Oh, down goes the turret to the Yorick. I mean, they are like they haven't even lost a tier 1 turret yet. The Void hasn't. They still have all their turrets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Meanwhile, our poor guys over on Demacia are down an inhib, down almost another one.
I do not like, yeah, they're going to back off it, and for good reason. I do not like that Baron attempt. The Vi actually going into the Warwick here, 2 levels down, but it might not matter, but it will matter. The Warwick ultimate healing. Look at how much damage and how much healing when there's no heal cut on that side.
Yeah, I mean, only Nico has it, but I think they need more. Oh, Nico. Yeah, they need more than just Nico. Right? Yeah, it's just Nico. Yeah. That's crazy.
Demacia
This
on
Yorick
the back foot.
has... Yeah, Yorick having a shutdown. Ziggs having a shutdown. This is...
Objective shutdowns are on as well, right? Because those turrets are all worth extra money right now if they were to be able to crack
They
one.
are, if they can manage to get
Objective
one.
bounties. Dragon about to be up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's fine. That Yorick is huge. He's got Hullbreaker and Infinity.
Ooh.
Great hook there from Lone Wolf. The Nico ultimate coming through to attempt to save the Nico. The Nico will flash away as well. The Jhin ultimate will open up in the back. Trying to catch this Nico will not be able to. Luckily for them, but unfortunately, the Warwick has arrived on the scene. The Q dragged through, doing a whole bunch here. Vi will be able to Q away. A lot of damage on both sides. The only one going down is 4Fun player, but that's going to be enough advantage that they need to turn around and take that dragon.
getting a kill, a turret, and now they're getting their third dragon.
Looks like things turned around.
More movement speed for the team who really, really wants it.
We were talking about a close gold differential in this series thus far. It's been blown wide open at this point. 7.8k gold lead coming in for the Void here. Really difficult to surmount, but if anyone could do it, it is Demacia. We've seen them be resilient throughout this tournament.
Oh yeah, wait for it. The Lux cooldown, 28 seconds as it stands. And doing a lot of damage with it too. Enough? I don't know, but damage for sure. Ooh, this Ziggs might get caught out here.
Ziggs satcheling over the wall. Nice. Escaping danger very close to ending up in his life being forfeit. Jin
Taking the Thresh Lantern out, and they're all good to go.
Jin backing here is interesting. Yorick did get the shove on the top side.
Ziggs ult going out, getting damage on that Dandelion there.
Yep, Jink's going to have to go mid lane. They will have to cede their small tempo advantage there, but Darius getting caught by the cage here could mean a death. That's so much damage from Chase. They will take out the Darius, and Chase getting a double kill. He's just so huge with the Hull Breaker and the Infinity. It's difficult to take him down, and they're going to see that firsthand. 2 kills solo
Narrowly
for Chase
dodges that
Undertown.
Lux ult. Oh my gosh. Oh, there goes Molten.
Oh, Malton in the back. He's doing what he does best. He's finding people out of place. The ultimate landing as well. That's going to be another kill on a killing spree, and they're going to push in and try to end the game here.
Like I said, I mean, just the Void, a completely different team here in game 2.
They certainly have been. The Void are
York
pushing
TPing in. Oh, they want to end here.
They do. They're going to try for it. I mean, they do have super minions. This inhibitor was down, so it is going to give them a lot. They're going to do their last-ditch effort here. Demacia trying desperately to not give it away to the Void. A big pull from Darius. They might actually have this team fight. Darius coming in. Oh, the Thresh Q does slow him down. The exhaust slows down as well. Flashes in with the Q, going to chase him out. Hits the R, does not have enough bleed stacks to take the kill. Mochibot getting the kill onto Darius, but that will stop the end. Really good play there from him to make sure that they couldn't push in there.
Oh, great play from the Thresh.
Yep, very precarious. A lot of low health bars on the side of Demacia, but they will make sure that that is not the end of their game.
Like, their engage is insane.
Oh, look at the
like,
Lux ultimate into Merrick on the Q, getting the shutdown on a Chase, and he wants some more. He wants all of it. He's going in for the Jin, but that might have been overzealous. He's going to get taken down instead, turning it from a 1-for-0 into a 1-for-1.
Yeah, I mean, the engage has been insane for the Void, but the peel has been great too. Like the satchels from the Ziggs, the flays from the Thresh. Like they've been getting a little in deep, but they've had the ability to get out of when they're a little too far in. So it's just been really well played.
You
frankly.
are completely correct, Adelphi. Really good on honestly both sides. We saw that game 1 for Demacia as well. So I'm really interested to see if this does end up going the way of the Void, what the adaptations will be game 3. But this game is not over yet. Any gold amount is surmountable in the game of League of Legends.
I mean, all it takes is one really good team fight. Well, I mean, for the Void, it'll take one really good team fight. For Demacia, they might need like 2.
They might need more than that. They have no turrets taken on the other side.
Yeah, one to get the turrets, and then 1 to end the game.
Ah, I see. Caught out by the Lux Q is going to take almost his entire health bar. Lux flashing in, hits the auto, gets the shutdown, and there's the fight. We're fighting right now. This fight could decide the game. Merrick taking out Lone Wolf early. Nico ultimate as well. It looks like it could go either way. Currently, the Jinx free firing on the back line. It looks like Demacia has the upper hand in this one. They take out the Ziggs. They take out the team. They're not going sweetly into the night. They're going to take the Baron Nashor.
Baron into a turret, and then they need one more team fight. What did I just say? I spoke it into existence.
You did speak it into existence. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it goes completely the way you're thinking it's going to. Lux doing the correct play here, also pushing the mid wave in, trying to take that mid turret with this Baron Nashor immediately.
They also got free objective bounty for Demacia because minions took bot turret.
Oh wow! So objective.
They get objective bounty
the
for
bot
the Baron.
side.
They get objective bounty for bot. They're gonna get objective bounty mid.
That's
I
dirty,
mean-
and they're going to get this top turret as well. What a major fight from Demacia, bringing them right back into this game, and we are pretty close to tied up. The Soul
I mean-
is up currently.
We're at like what, like a 2.5 gold lead right now? Like it was like what, 9?
It was 7.8 at its maximum, and the fact that they've gotten it down this much is very impressive. And we are going to have an immediate fight again. They really want this dragon on the side of the void. They want to claim this Cloud Soul that's so good for so much of their team. Lone Wolf gonna get chunked, does miss the Q, not gonna have that available. Lux ultimate comes down, gets some damage in on the backside. But we're still
Yeah,
fighting.
Thresh
for
is
this.
just gonna have to back out of this fight, unfortunately, which is just gonna be
Yep.
unfortunate for them. But the Lux backs,
Yeah, Lux
so
backed as
it'll
well
be a
there.
good 4v4. I don't know why
They
the
are
Lux-
playing
Oh, probably
this
the minions.
so incredibly slowly. Jinx walked to midwave to clear midwave. This could be an opportunity if the Void sense it. Especially since they saw Lux on the map as well. They will not take it, though. They're going to let the dragon get started up. Claim the
Yeah, this
buff on
allows
their
the
side
Thresh to
instead.
get back to this team fight, making it a 5v4. They might have waited a little too long to start that dragon.
Yeah, they certainly might have. Now, Void is just going to be able to walk in and claim priority on this dragon, and unless we see another miracle steal, that's going to be Cloud Soul getting claimed for him. They're still looking to fight it. Lux ultimate comes through, but does
Ooh,
not
that was
connect
close.
onto the dragon. It was close, but the smite does land. Merrick says, I'm going to go in anyway on this Warwick. He's going to take down Mowelton, trading 1 for 1, and it looks like people are going to back off. But look at Yorick in the mid lane. Yorick is going to take that inhibitor for the play. They get the Dragon Soul. They get the inhibitor.
He's gonna
Really
go straight up
positive
for
for
that.
the Void. Stop the back
I don't
of the
think he
Jinx.
gets that top inhib, though.
No, stop the back of the Jinx as well. The Jinx will get shut down. That's a huge kill at this juncture. Will allow them to get their backs off and be in a very strong position to push. Baron still being a factor will allow them to push out this top side a little bit faster. Man, this
I mean,
one
it was
is
great
so
on the
close.
Yorick, capitalizing on the distraction, getting that mid inhib, just keeping that pressure, those super minions pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, what, they've got one Nexus turret almost down. I mean, one good team fight goes the Void's way. Done for.
Especially since they have the Cloud Soul now. They're moving so much more swiftly around the map, and that's really going to accentuate their strengths. We've seen the Void have a lot, to be frank, better macro than a lot of the teams down here in the Chemtech bracket in these playoffs, and it's definitely bailing them out here. We're going to see if they can continue to capitalize on that for the rest of this game in order to force a Game 3 and potentially cement a slot in Winners Finals. Or, I'm sorry, Grand Finals. Oh, we're playing cautiously. Nobody wants to step forward. Nobody wants to be the one that gets picked off.
I don't blame him. Ooh. The Void wants it, though.
They do. Also interesting, this Vi went lethality instead of bruiser as well.
Ooh, I didn't notice that. I don't think it's working out for her, though. She is 5-12 right now. Did she go lethality last game?
I do not remember looking at it, to be honest with you. It just struck me here. Really interesting. Not going to have any of that more sustain, but will have a lot more burst potential onto some of these targets. If he could get on the Ziggs, maybe the Jhin.
Yeah, I think with like the Darius being more of a bruiser build, the Vi going full lethality, they don't really have much of a good front line besides that Darius. Whereas on the Void side, at least you have the Thresh.
Slow game state here. Both teams just claiming what they can. Looks like they're going to try a bot side, a top side, split push, but
Ooh, gonna get that
the
lone.
catch. Oh,
That was
man.
really good by the Nico, hiding as a ward there. That
Yeah.
was really good.
Lone Wolf going right into it as well, but the Yorick might return the kill on the top side, getting into the 1v1 with Darius. Darius will have to ghost flash away to not give up the kill. A kill on the Lone Wolf. Good pick for them, but the Yorick is just so strong pushing in. Lux ultimate again. We're going to see that every couple of seconds on our screen, I would wager.
Yorick back getting stopped, unfortunately for him.
Yep, and we're going to go back to a slow game state. Baron Nashor should be back up soon. Should see both teams try to get a little bit of vision. Make sure that
I will
is a
say,
secureable
with
objective.
them being as open as they are, Yorick does definitely have a backdoor like potential with that TP.
Absolutely.
He takes those turrets so fast.
Yep, we're going to have to keep our eye on that for sure.
Ooh, honestly, Tony Pajamas is making a really good point. Like, he's missing out on some juicy maiden plays by releasing him, just having the maiden push. So that could be good, just having the maiden push solo.
Yep,
Ooh,
we're going to
TP,
see a little
okay.
bit of a fight here in the top side. Darius getting caught out by 2 members. The TP does come through. Immediate Lux ultimate as well. The Nico does come in. Does hit the 3-man ultimate there. Zonia's from the Lux, keeping her away from the Warwick. Trying to flash away as well. But the Warwick is unrelenting. Is going to relent, though. Getting taken down after a great route. And look at the Vi in the back. The lethality coming into play to deal a whole bunch of damage. Nico,
Ooh.
is Nico gonna live? Nico will live. Yorick taking advantage of the fight. Gonna take some inhibitors. A TP coming in as well. They're trying to end. It's Ziggs and Yorick against these turrets and a Lux. They will take down the turret. Ziggs is a little bit low. If Ziggs gets caught by any of the Lux abilities, Ziggs could die. But they took both turrets. They're going for the end here. Jinx got the back
think they're
off.
gonna get
They need
it,
to get out. They need to get out, but it's not gonna be fast enough. Jinx getting excited, getting a shutdown, and that's gonna be a TP burned. Not getting the kill, but is getting both Nexus turrets.
Yorick still has TP.
Yorick still has TP. We're not next
And then there's
season
an
yet,
open Nexus.
so these aren't respawning.
Yeah. And that's an open Nexus. One good ward and one good team fight.
Yep,
Yeah, he just waits for Elder.
and it's
TP's
coming.
into base.
Coming up in 30 seconds. This might be the fight that ends the game at the Elder Drake, but we see Yorick going topside, probably looking for the backdoor you're talking about.
I know Chase. And I know he wants it. Oh, it's exactly what he's doing right now.
Yep, he's gonna walk back toward mid lane. Oh, what a hook from Lone Wolf! Catching out the jungler, and that's going to be the Elder Dragon. Is not easy to secure for either team. The Jinx got there. The Lux ultimate did enough damage. They're going to claim 2 kills for 1. Both junglers down, and they're going to turn and try to take the Elder Dragon. We'll see if it works. Both teams posturing around one another currently. Oh, this is so hard. You know that there's Ziggs ultimate, right? Ziggs ult can steal, Jhin can steal, Yorick can steal. Oh, but the red team will claim the Elder Dragon. The Lux ultimate from Dandelion coming through when you need it the most. They're going to have a huge advantage in the team fight, either over Baron Nashor or pushing.
Especially with how much like burst damage they have. Like that Elder is going to be so good for them, because if they get them just low enough, it'll help kind of secure those kills.
And all the lanes are pushing now. There's no backdoor available for Chase because they had someone on all the waves. They're going to go straight into the Baron Nashor. This is not going to be very easily contestable because, of course, they have the Elder Dragon buff, so you can't really walk into them. Oh, man. What a turnaround and a catch immediately. Lone Wolf tried to come in. He walked up too far, and he got the Jinx excited. They're going to run in here. The pull does land from the Darius. Will it be enough to take out Chase on the Yorick? It will. Merrick taking Chase out. The Jhin ultimate will buy them some time. Is going to take out one member and put the Darius very low. Oh, there's Warwick. They're trading back kills even when there's an Elder Dragon, even when there's a Baron Nashor. The Void is here to stay, and the Void is here to play.
Uh-oh. He wants... Warwick can smell them.
No objectives
Man,
on the
this is
map.
crazy.
Both taken, and it's still not enough. We have a 500 gold difference. This game is neck and neck.
Yeah, Grant makes a really good point. They kind of just let them take Elder for free. They probably should have pushed a lane, like pushed mid or something, so that they weren't just getting Elder for free there.
man. What do we do now? Adelphi, what do you do if you're on these teams? You've thrown everything at them. You've thrown the book at them. You've taken objectives, both sides. One side had taken Soul, had a bunch of picks. The other side answers back with a bunch of picks. It's got to feel like you just can't put them down.
I think they need a good team fight. I still think, I don't know, but I still feel like the Void might have an edge here. They're still squishy. They've got 2 people without the Elder buff. Maybe, I think, wait out the Elder and then go for a team fight.
I like it. Jinx picking up a Guardian Angel. Trying to insulate herself just a little bit.
Avoid getting picked.
Yep. Pretty good if you can avoid
Wait
getting
out
picked.
the Elder, avoid getting picked, and go for a team fight.
Yorick is pushing, but there is the Baron Nashor on the other side. Definitely slows down the push that they were trying to do. Oh, Lone Wolf has to flash away. The fight is going to start. The GA on the Jinx. Remember, Warwick into the back line is going to get taken down by Merrick. Malton overcommitting a little bit with that ultimate, and they are going to push into them now. 5v4, they have the numbers if they can continue to just get this push off, but look at bot lane. That's a potential angle. Lux recognizes it, has to walk down. Dandelion is going to clear it up and make sure Yorick can't backdoor.
They no more Elder buff, it looks like, too.
Yep, Elder buff is run out at this point. Baron Nashor should be running out shortly. Still up for now, though, and that's what they need, pushing into this turret. Both sides looking for any angle they can find, looking for any engage they can find, and Lone Wolf, unfortunately, will be the suspect. He's going to get taken down, but look at the fight. The fight might be good, despite Lone Wolf getting picked. 2 down on the side. We got Vendetta Sniper and Merrick both getting slain. Ziggs flashing forward. The root does land from the Jin. Gonna pop the GA and the Zonias from the Nico. Nico not gonna be able to get away from this one, I don't think. Had to clone through. The Jinx gonna get taken down as well, but the shutdown coming through. The Lux is in the back line. Dandelion there. Shut down for Yorick. Chase under tower, taking out Husky Grusky, but is going to be able to try to run down this Lux. We'll see if they can succeed. The flash, the double root. Oh, good movement there from Dandelion. The blast code away from the Warwick ultimate.
Fast.
Warwick is way too fast, though. A Cloud Soul, all of these items. He's going to take out the Lux, get the shutdown, and they're going to try to push into this inhibitor and maybe try to end the game.
Cloud Soul and Blood Trail.
TP coming in. Nico ultimate does not land. They're going to take the inhibitor for sure. Merrick and Vendetta Sniper both about to be up. They need to stall. They need to stall for Husky Grusky to get there.
Chase is going for the end here.
For Chase. He is going for the end here. They will not be able to do it, and that will be the game for the Void. We've got a 1-1 series. We're going into a game 3.
Oh, wow. Oh, mods call it. I gambled and I gambled good. I've got the script, guys. Ooh, Lux barely beating out that Yorick for most damage.
Yeah, that was an absolute banger of a game.
Yes.
Really, really fun to watch, and that means that we are pushing this winners finals into a game 3 scenario.
Wow. 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 I'm excited.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That went back and forth forever.
Yeah.
Back and forth forever. So many different objectives.
They were
I gotta
punching...
give it to the Void, though.
Oh, for sure. The Void played excellently there. Very, very well. Definitely played to their strengths. They had some throws, but I think both teams had some throws. So I think that evened out for the most part.
This wouldn't be Chemtech if we didn't have a couple throws.
Exactly. Oh, man. Really excited to get into the game 3 for this series. I will be
already got a draft link.
Oh, we got a draft link?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up the draft, and then I will be right back. I need to go get some more.
Okay.
All right. Draft is up. I will be right back.
Rock and roll. All right, chat. Give me your thoughts. What do you guys think needs to happen? You know, anybody needs to change bans? Do you think we need to do some different picks? I mean, what went right? What went wrong? Stream is fucked up. I can see that on the screen, maybe. It looks like, oh yeah, we're getting a little bit of a thing here. That'll be funny to watch. I mean, but for real though, like, let's just ignore what's on the stream screen right now and think about like, oh, nope, never mind, it fixed itself. Like, what could be different? You know? Do we need to change some bans? I mean, that Thresh was pretty good. I mean, he did get caught out a few times, but it didn't really matter. The engages were crazy. I don't know. I feel like Demacia didn't really have much of a front line that game. Like, it felt like they had the Bruiser Darius, but then they had the lethality Vi. I don't want to... Better vision? Yeah. I agree with that. Better vision. A lot of people getting caught out. Okay, well, we're going into the drafts, but that's fine. I can cast the draft. Urgot and Caitlyn, nothing new there. Those are same bands as the last 2 games. Yeah, I'd like to see the vision. Actually, hold on. I don't have those. That's so unfortunate. I really want to see the vision stats too. Fizz band, that's the same. It's a really good shout, Buffalo. Mr. Buffalo Barrage. I would love to see that. Maybe we can convince someone to give that to us. Warwick ban, I don't blame that. Both teams played it and it was really good. Vex ban, that's nothing new. Okay. What is the Void? They're banning the Warwick. Because they don't want them to first pick it. Okay, I don't mind that. That's fine. The Ari, okay. So that means, oh, so they're not banning the Blitz. I mean, I think that's like Lemur was saying earlier, you know? 115 vision on Thresh, 50 on Nico. That's crazy. Lemur was saying earlier, the Blitz isn't like that bad if you just build a comp that works well into it. But first picking the Jinx, okay. That makes sense to me. You know, that's the champ they've been playing. Put Husky on his guy.
Yep, that Jinx has been performing pretty well too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we started the bands. We got all 3 bands. Nothing really new. Ooh, we're splitting up the sisters.
No!
The Void is taking the Vi from Merrick.
They're on the other side.
I keep saying this. Don't let him play it.
It's like the start of Arcane Season 2. Jinx and Vi against each other now.
Oh my gosh.
Lux pick up from the Void. They don't want Dandy on it again, probably. Dandy showing up there in the early parts of the game on that Lux, and you know that Lone Wolf just loves playing that champion.
I kept saying that we can't let Merrick have Vi, and finally someone listened to me.
Ooh, a Thresh Viego.
I love it. We got some Shadow Isles action up in here.
We do. I have not seen Merrick's Viego yet. Looking forward to getting to see that.
I wonder if 4 Fun Player is going to play that Thresh. They said, no, none of that for you, sir.
Interesting
Galio.
Interesting Galio pick here. We don't have their mid represented. I'm kind of surprised.
Maybe it's just a comfort.
Yeah, I almost would have liked to see the ADC pickup. I'm thinking that they don't want it banned out in the second rotation is the reason they take it here.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they've already banned the Fizz and the Vex. They might just want to... Yorick ban, Vigar ban. Those are both very fair. Those are very dominant in their respective games. They said, we know what we want to get out of here first. Now we got to think about the next one. Understandable. Splitting up the sisters. Not letting Merrick get the Vi. Wow, this is crazy. Someone finally listens to me.
It's all coming out here in game 3.
No more Nico. They said play some new champions.
Lone Wolf is traumatized by that ward play.
Ooh, the Trundle is a really good pick away to ban for Chase. Yeah, for those split pushers, because that worked really well for them. He's going to need to get another... If he's going to play another split pusher, he's going to have to find another one that's not Yorick and Trundle, because that Trundle messed us up when we played against it.
Yeah, it certainly did. We're going to see what Chase ends up on here.
Yeah, I think Chase does really well in those split pushers, so I'm That was a really good ban for them.
Misfortune.
Ooh.
Gonna see a little bit of ADC variety there with Mochi picking up the Misfortune.
Misfortune. Chemtech special. Now all we need is a Seraphine and a Mumu.
Now, you know what we're doing, though? We're going back to team fight this comp.
Ooh, you're right. Wait.
We're going back into our team fighting like we did game 1. That could... Demacia won that game despite having not a team fight comp into a pick comp. Ooh, Hui.
Ooh. Hui's... I always thought Hui was going to be really hard to play, but apparently you just button mash on him and he does damage, so... Great pick.
Oh, man. Definitely giving them the AP they need. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll
Merrick,
see if
I'm just going to be
Dandelion
honest
pulls
with you. I'm glad that the sisters are separated.
Oh, wow.
Ornn!
I really like this team from Demacia.
Yeah!
This
Ornn's going to be good.
It is very strong from where I'm
Yeah.
sitting. We'll see, though. The Void also, like I said, has a team fight comp. A little bit of pick action with the Lux Q, the Vi R. But see what their last pick is to round it out. They're in need.
Swain.
Swain
Chase on the
top.
Swain. That's
Yep.
a classic Chase pick.
Swain into Ornn has to be Swain favored. Just has to be.
I don't know what the stats are on that one. Hold on, let me look. I want to
Yeah.
see.
Ornn, though, being able to stay in lane and build MR is going to be really, really strong in this matchup. Oh, man. Game 3. Chemtech
It
always
looks like
delivering.
it's 46% in favor of Swain. So Ornn wins 46% of the time against Swain. So
Yep.
Swain favored for that one.
Makes sense. Gonna take a quick breather here. A couple of the players need to grab some things. All right, Adelphi.
Okay. Oh, you're
Game
gonna ask
3.
me?
I'm gonna ask you. You asked me last time. You get the honors.
All right. Let me see here. I don't know, man. This Demacia draft looks really good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like this Demacia draft feels really good. Like that Ornn and that Thresh are gonna give you that nice just front line. That Viego. Oh, Viego. I mean, I play with your boy. I can tell you how much I enjoy playing with the Viego. It's great.
Yeah.
And if Merrick's piloting it, Merrick's a great pilot for it. Hui, it's good, big AP damage. Jinx has been performing wonderfully. I don't know. I I see what the Void's going for here, but I just feel like Demacia's got the better comp. Like, it just feels like there's a little bit more well-rounded, you know?
Yeah. I do like both of these drafts. I think that they are both solid. I'm also going to lean on the side of Demacia this game, I think.
We haven't been wrong so far, by the way.
No, we haven't. Void, prove us wrong. Show us exactly why you deserve to be in the grand finals. You've been doing it all playoffs. We need to see it one more time, and you're there.
I will say that Galio being into the way is probably good. The magic shield will be nice for him.
Yep. The only issue is that's the only champion it really does anything for on that whole team. Like Thresh, minimally, but
yeah.
it's I mean,
I think it might be more so just for the ults and the ability to kind of go in and fight.
yeah.
I mean, Swain's really going to want those prolonged fights, which will be really good. That'll give them some front line. The Gallia is going to give them some front line. Because I feel like Swain just inherently is just a little tanky just because he is who he is, you know?
Yeah, when he's walking at you with his ult menacingly.
I'm wondering if Vi goes that lethality build again, then I think they're not going to be lacking damage.
Well,
Vi's got
I doubt
damage.
it's going to be lethality this time because it's Hamilton, right?
Oh, yeah, because it's not Merrick. That's
Yeah.
so true. It's probably going to
So-
be more of a bruiser build.
It could definitely be more toward the standard bruiser.
Yeah, so we might be getting a lot of our damage from the Misfortune and Swain. The question is that damage going to be enough to get through what Demacia has?
Right, and that's going to be what we're going to have to see here. We've got
Because, I mean, killing the Ornn and the Thresh is going to be a problem, but,
Yes.
the Viego himself, with all of his abilities to, dodge stuff with his ult, and then him just being a bruiser and getting some health and defenses naturally, his items, Might be a little hard to kill these guys.
Thresh Drink.
They're gonna have a hard time getting on top of that Jinx.
Yes, they will. Thresh Jinx is also a great lane.
Yeah.
Very, very safe for the Jinx. Definitely helps her scale up and get out of some hairy situations that might arise in the mid game.
I think if they can get on top of this Jinx, the Void can win. But it's gonna be about getting on top of that Jinx and getting on top of that Hui, and not letting the Viego get ahead as well.
Yes, it will be.
Because that Viego can just shut the whole game out on his own.
Adelphi, we're going into game 3.
Ah, yay! We've got the Gamba up.
Game 3, winners finals. Winner of this goes to grand finals.
Loser
Gets to
comes
play
and
the best
fights
of 5.
me.
Loser goes and fights Adelphi and the rest of Bandle City in the loser's bracket. Not out of it
No,
yet.
just me.
Oh,
I'm
okay. It's a 1v1. Oh, it's a 1v5. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna solo.
Feeling
I'm gonna fight
confident
everyone.
over there.
Yep, I can take it. I'll be fine.
Man, a lot of pride on the line here. The Void, great story. Really, really good story. Losing every
Yeah.
match in the regular season. Coming out on top in 2 playoff setups so far. Beating the first seed up here against the second seed in Demacia with a chance to pave their way to the grand finals. Would be absolutely incredible for them to do so. But on the side of Demacia, right? Demacia been consistent all season. Only lost 1 match, that match being to Bandle City. No longer in their way. They beat the Void in the regular season. They're trying to do it again here in the playoffs and advance themselves to the grand finals instead.
This is gonna be crazy. I feel like we're gonna get a real banger of a match. Like, this is either gonna be a banger or it's gonna be, like, really one-sided, and I feel like there's not gonna be an in-between. I mean, I know there's, like, that's basically the 2 options, but I feel like it's gonna be really, really close. Or I think Demacia might just have, like, a huge edge.
We shall see. They're preparing their loadouts now. Trying to get into game, get into the action for everyone here at Booze Bash. Thank you for joining us. It's Adelphi and me in the casting booth today. Having a great time as usual. What, first time we casted in like 3 years? Something like that?
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been able to cast, like, we've casted together. I took a little casting break because everybody plays their games super late, and I was not up for that, so... But now I don't have to be up at the butt crack of dawn for work anymore. I'm here for these late games, baby.
I still do. I have to wake up at 5:45 for work every day.
See, that's when I was getting up for work, and I was like, I can't do this. This is too late for me.
It's pretty tragic, but hey, it's what you do for the love of the game, right?
Wait, are you Central Time Zone?
I am Eastern Time Zone.
Okay, so you're Eastern as well. Okay, so it's a nice little 10:30.
Yep. Yes, it is indeed. Hopefully they stomp either way, then I can get to bed, you know?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Grant emerges from his movie just to dig Adelphi.
Hey, look, I started saying I was available at 8 when I originally said I wasn't available at 8. I used to stop my availability at 7, and now I say I'm available at 8 o'clock. So I did change my availability to go down to 8 o'clock.
Got the extra 8 o'clock.
And anytime we have needed me to play later, I have. I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep, guys. For the love of the game.
Oh, man. I cannot wait to dig into this one. Adelphi, is this how you saw the Chemtech bracket shaking out throughout the season?
I don't know how I really thought about it, man. The whole season, I was just so focused on our team. We were just having so much fun the whole time, you know? I kind of stopped. I didn't pay much attention, frankly. But as soon as finals started happening, I definitely didn't expect the Void to make it like this. So, like, kudos to them, because this is crazy. Like, literal comeback story. Super freaking cool to see. And obviously Demacia putting up a great showing that they are here for a good time and a rough match for anyone involved. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I definitely don't think I expected Noxus to get knocked out, but, you know.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Noxus looked like a very strong team, strong contender to run the gauntlet this season, as it were.
I'm also always going to root for James.
Oh,
even
I mean,
if
that
he's
makes
on the
sense.
other team.
Yeah. Even when he's playing your team? That's crazy.
I want him to do well and nobody else to do well, which happened multiple
Ah.
times. We'd play against him and he'd do great. Nobody else would, and we'd still win. He wasn't happy about it, but he did okay, and I was happy with that.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, man. We're about to jump in. Spectator delay ticking on its way down. Booze Bash 14, shaping up to be an excellent one, but the fun doesn't stop at the Chemtech bracket. Don't forget to check out your Hextech bracket and Arcane bracket games this week. They played a couple yesterday, right? I think one tonight. And
Yeah, there was one tonight. I think there was some yesterday. I don't know if we have any
do we
more
have any
coming.
more? Is this the last series of the day or the week?
I think this might be the last series of the week. Wow, big.
Yeah, that's huge. We're gonna
The
have
Void getting the edge in the prediction. The people think the Void's gonna win.
the Void underdog comeback story. That's the one that people are sticking with, and hey, I respect it. Everyone loves an underdog.
Everybody loves a comeback kid.
Yep. Let's see if they come back enough.
Bro,
in
can this
order to
Jinx
take
play a
this.
different skin?
Absolutely
They've played
not.
Battle Cat Jinx all 3 games.
Might be the only skin. No, is that true? What was the Void one with Thresh? That was Jin. Dark Cosmic
Yeah.
Jin. Yeah.
Yep, that was Cosmic Jin and Dark Cosmic Thresh.
Oh, wait.
Thresh is on
I'm
another
so
team.
sorry. Yeah, Thresh is on the other team.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind. I was like, what are we talking about here? No, it's for fun player on the Thresh, which makes perfect sense. Taking it away from Lone Wolf.
We are in. Don't forget to reorder your scoreboard.
Absolutely.
Are we getting an invade from both sides of the game? I think we might be.
Yeah, it looks like we're both interested
Oh.
in... Oh, no. It looks like we're going for a 5 points on the Void side. Or a little bit stacked there.
Uh-oh.
But we are going for an invade from Demacia. Sorry, stream. I'll get that on screen real quick.
I mean, they're getting spotted out on the invade, so nothing's really happening. Nobody's missing anything. They just
Perfect.
pop a ward down onto the buff and walk away.
Minions have spawned.
Hey, no one died.
No one died. No action. Just some warding.
Sometimes that's all you need, right? Ooh, they're not gonna leash. Good job.
Good. Good stuff. Don't leash in
Good
season
job.
14. This is your PSA.
I have sometimes out of habit, unfortunately, but I usually remember. Hockey's like, stop it. So.
Yeah. Junglers just
Go to
clear
lane.
so fast and healthy now.
Those little jungle pets are so
Oh,
nice.
the Thresh hook goes wide immediately. It looks like the supports just throw both their
Damn.
abilities.
Unfortunate. If that Thresh hook had had connected.
Yeah, we're going to see this be pretty rough for the Ornn, I think, if Chase plays this well in the top lane.
And he's a Swain enjoyer, so I feel like it will go well for him.
Yeah, he pulled it out against you guys game 3, right? Yeah, played pretty well in that match.
Yeah, no, and I mean I've played with it and against it. It's pretty good, so. Getting some good poke on the Galio.
Yeah, I'm interested to see in how this Hui does for Dandelion.
Yeah, me too.
I know that Dandelion obviously seemingly plays a lot of different mages, but Hui being one of the more difficult choices, of course. Both teams going to be dancing around each other in this early game.
I mean, I don't know if I would call Hui very difficult though. I've seen people just pick him up randomly and do fine on him.
Really? I feel like he's absolutely terrifying. Well, maybe it's a level.
You can
differential, right?
you can face roll his buttons and just do
Yeah,
damage that
yeah,
way.
yeah,
You can you don't really need to know what they do. You can face roll his buttons. And Dandy, being an experienced mage player, I don't think is going to need to face roll the buttons.
Lots of small and incremental trades here. Whoever gives up the first advantage in this game, definitely gonna suffer for it. We're exactly even on gold. Whole lot of traditional laning posturing. We see the junglers splitting the map currently, both getting a scuttle. Oh, looks like Vi's going to check the Raptors, see they're not there. Really good there, Hemi Neutron using the mid lane prio that was accrued in order to walk into the jungle with the Vi.
Yeah, that was smart. Just to make sure. Viego backing on his top side, though. Nowhere nearby.
Nope, both jugglers did a full clear. Got their specific crabs and just kind of said, hey, I'm going to back. Oh, way damage onto the Galio. Swain in the top side. Ooh. Thresh hit the hook on the bot side, but unfortunately Jinx was not in the position to capitalize, and that means that the Thresh is going to take a lot of damage here. For Fun player hits the hook, goes in, and loses the trade massively.
Yeah, which is crazy because, like, Lux and Misfortune have no mana.
Guardian proc.
Jord makes a good point. Hui counters Galio, but does it counter Hemi's Galio?
Hemi finally getting to Galio this series. That route onto the Ornn is gonna force the flash away. Well played. Gets the Ornn summoner spell there.
Here's the Merrick.
Yep, Viego trying to do a cross map on this play.
Sums.
Will get the flash from Misfortune and still land the stun. Will not be able to follow up on it, but they're gonna get a flash from Misfortune in bot lane while the Ornn loses his flash in top lane.
Yeah, and takes the Thresh Lantern out. Viego safe and sound.
Ornn and Swain just going back and forth here. Bomby Cinder already on the Ornn here. Interesting. I like it.
I mean, he's going to be taking damage from that Swain regardless, so it might help him with farming since he's got to be up in melee range anyway.
Yeah. Interested to see what the Ornn first item is here. They've got a very good damage spread on the side of the Void this game. And it looks like these Void Grubs are going to be the contested here. Vi is knocked up, does flash out. The ultimate from Galio comes in, hits the smite as well. The taunt coming through. This is a big fight, but there's 3 members there. One of them dies immediately. Vendetta Sniper taking down Mowilton. The Hui is going to get a kill as well. Swain is here now, but Thresh is on his way as well. Swain pops the ultimate, sees the Thresh, has to walk away. Doesn't want to commit into it. Of course, the Grub's going low as well. They will secure one there. Swain getting flayed backwards, has to flash away, will hit the double root and be able to walk away no problem, but that's going to concede the other Grub as well, and Hui going to make a huge difference in that fight.
Yes. Good thing to note out of that, Swain's getting a lot of his little Raven stacks. At least off of that, he got some of those Raven stacks, which will be good for him.
Yep, increasing that max health, making him even more imposing. Dragon, now the objective that is on the map. We're going to see them posturing towards that, trying to get vision around that most likely.
Okay, money on the soul this game. Obviously, it's not going to be Chemtech. I hope it's a Hextech soul.
Yeah, Hextech would be cool. We haven't seen Hextech map yet this series.
Yeah, Hextech would be fun.
Ooh, Lux missing the point blank Q. Gonna have to flash away.
Flash.
Oh, the flash in from the Thresh. We're going aggressive with the flay. The root does land from the Chompers, and Jinx is level 6 here, so this probably ends up being a kill. Yep, kill on Misfortune. Mochibot going down in the bot lane. Really good flash engage there for Fun Player, recognizing that the cooldowns were down, and now was a good time to engage.
Yeah, it was really, really well done by the Thresh.
The Ornn and the Swain just slapping each other. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Swain stat check, we're at 15.
Viego and Merrick, the Viego, has full tempo of this bot side of the map. After that kill on bot side, going to be able to set it up for Dragon. Is going to go ahead and start it as well, it appears. Hui is already down there. Galio does get a wave in, so Hui is going to lose a full wave of experience if he does not get back up there. Galio walking in, though, to a minefield. They get off the Dragon. They're trying to go for the pick, but Galio is going to be able to land a taunt. Will get taken down from the ultimate from Husky Grusky. Jinx getting excited in the backline. Could be really big this fight. Viego will go down. Nowelton taking out Merrick with the ultimate. That's going to be big. That means the Dragon probably not getting secured here. And the jungler gets to walk away. Low on health, but still with his life.
Mm-hmm. Missing the knockup, unfortunate.
They're going to press for this Dragon here. Hui is here. Long-range artillery is one of the things that he does best.
Yeah, they're going to drag it out. Pretty smart. Oh, Merrick's going to go in. Does he get the steal?
He
Nope.
doesn't get the steal. Merrick has tried those every time. Luckily, with the Thresh Lantern, it's a little bit safer in this circumstance. Will get yanked out.
Gallia ult goes wide a little bit, unfortunately.
Yep, Merrick is definitely a stealer. We've seen him go for the steal on every objective.
And that Gallia ult has a really long cooldown, 156 seconds.
Wow.
That's like 2 minutes.
Void Grub's going to be up in about 45-ish seconds. Both teams pinging it, aware that it's coming up and wanting to fight.
Looks like Thresh is going to rotate up for that.
Yep, good rotation here from For Fun player. Definitely needs to be up there for the Void Grub fight if you can. You know that their support is coming out of base, so will certainly be there.
Husky Grusky getting some solo plating.
Yep, Misfortune, unfortunately, going to be stuck down here. Galio goes in, does land the taunt, immediately followed up on by the Swain W. They will get the kill here. That's going to be a great pick onto Dandelion and set them up really well to take these Void Grubs. Let's see if they do it, though. They're looking for a fight. The hook from Thresh does land. The flay back as well. Pops the ultimate. Vi going to go right into it, but will be able to take down Merrick. Ornn ultimate. Flashing away is Merrick from the Ornn ultimate. Onto the Thresh in the back line. Ornn gets the knockup, but not much else. They will Lantern out and concede the Void Grubs. Well played by the side of the Void there to go ahead and try to take that objective. Ornn is still here. He's still posturing. Maybe he's not conceding as much as we thought.
He might just be
Oh,
paused,
Hui
yeah.
TP too. They're really committing to this.
Mm-hmm.
They are really committing to this. They want to make a play happen, but I don't think they can. It's a 4v2 right now. They got to be careful. Hit the flea onto the Swain. Swain will get knocked airborne as well. Not enough mana to really do anything back to this. Will be able to walk away. Not out of his depth too far yet, and now it's a 4v3, and they recognize it. They have to get out. The Galio gets stunned up by the Thresh. Will not be able to get out of this one. Will be taken down. Merrick taking out Himi Neutron. Will get a kill, and the last Void Grub. 2 Void Grubs for the Void, 1 Void Grub for Demacia.
Swain cancels his back. Don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Oof, Misfortune getting harassed down here. Resh on his way as well. 4-4, only a 500 gold difference. This game is still wide open. The Void versus Demacia. All these players playing with exactly what they know is on the line. That trip to the grand finals of the Chemtech bracket. Tension's got to be running high in these comms.
Thresh, 26 souls. Chase, Swain, 22 ravens. Soul fragments. Souls. We'll just call them souls. They're both souls. I love stackers. They're so
Oh, I
fun.
know. You got to keep track of them.
I don't know what good numbers are for these champions, so.
By the way, we do see the Bruiser build from Malton on Vi going the Infinity first item.
Probably smart. I think they need it this game.
Yep, I agree. Probably better than the full lethality option here. Oh, hook
Ooh,
under
great
tower.
Hook on the Thresh.
The ultimate comes through from Lux, will dissuade them from pushing that further, but the Ignite does come out from Thresh. Oh, wow. All the abilities from Lux going wide there. With that aggression, they have a feeling Vi's in the area. They're going to try to bait the Vi into the Viego here. They're going to hook up the Lux, going a little bit too aggressive as Lone Wolf is going to have to try to flash away, but the Lantern over the wall, bringing the Vi right into the fight. The Galio is going to ult, try to save, will knock one up, and it's a 4v3 here on the bot side of the map. The hook comes through onto the Galio, but that might not be who you wanted to hook. There's an engage from the Vi. They're going to take down Merrick, and this is a full-out brawl in the bot lane. Thresh trying to get his Ornn out, will be able to. It's only going to be one kill going over. Hui is here as well. Hopefully he doesn't get picked out. Will cause the Galio to flee away. Just one kill out of that huge fight in the bot lane. What were we even really fighting over? We're fighting over this dragon that's about to spawn.
I think they were just fighting.
Yeah, just fighting.
Oh, Hemi.
Ooh, flash away from Dandelion. Burning it to stay safe after getting into a little bit of a precarious situation in that mid bush. Action is splashing back out into the side lanes. Swain going to be able to free hit on this turret quite a bit. Void also going to hopefully be able to take this dragon down, but Viego is there. Viego will not get the smite steal. Merrick trying it once again. But the Void will be able to take down the dragon. That's 2 dragons, and the Cloud wins once again. Quicken. We've got another Cloud Soul here for Game 3.
Honestly, you know what? I'm really excited that the Void is getting the edge at the beginning of this game. They're really doing a good showing here.
Well, I've got the slowdown in the action. Thank you so much, Toledo. Prime subscription. Subscribe for 12 months. Another year, another beer. That's the Booze Bash spirit right there. Thanks, Toledo.
Big. Thank you for the Prime sub. Like, I know I voted for Demacia, but, like, honestly, I'm happy to see the Void doing well at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm loving the underdog story here.
Look at the gold, Adelphi. It's exactly
That's
even.
exactly even,
It's
still.
exactly even. These teams are just so close to one another. MF immediately ultimating off of the Thresh hook. The box is in play, though. It's going to shred him up. What a great route, but it won't matter. A double kill for the bot lane. Husky, Grusky, and For Fun player asserting their dominance.
Oh my gosh, For Fun player said, you're going to play my Thresh against me? Nah, not in my house.
Not in my house, indeed, but the Galio might be here to stay. Has the flash in. Will go ahead and get the shutdown on the Jinx. Thresh still alive. That will cause a Rift Herald to go over to Demacia, but a good kill there from Hemi Neutron onto the Jinx for the shutdown.
Yeah. Thresh is a shutdown too, lol.
If you noticed, actually, supports this patch have been getting shutdowns a lot more.
I know.
After the
I don't
change
like
that they
it.
made to the bounty system. Yeah, it's really interesting. I've been noticing it a lot because I'll be like 1-0-5 or something on Nautilus, and I'll have like a 300 gold bounty, and I'm like, this is terrible.
I know.
I don't want to
not a fan of
engage because if I engage, I'm just gonna give them a bounty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. They're looking for this Galio. Not going to find him. He knew something was going on. Backed off pretty quickly.
Oh,
But
they might
they
get this
will
Ornn,
find
though.
the Ornn in the top side of the map. Ooh, the flash away from the Ornn, but it won't matter because the Vi can follow with the ultimate, knock him back into the team. Shutdown going on to Swain in the top, and they're probably going to push this top turret. Rift Herald drops bot lane. We'll take the bot lane turret. Galio is in the middle of 2 people here. Viego and the Thresh. The Jinx is walking up as well. The Galio will go down, going on to the right person with Husky Grusky claiming the kill credit. Rift Herald going to try to get one more charge off of that, while the red team, the Void, takes this top turret.
Ooh, it might die again before.
Oh,
okay,
he
they
got
the
it.
charge.
And look at all of the Void grubs. Look at all those little
Oh my
guys out to
gosh.
play. Tier 2 going down on bot side. Tier 2 going down on top side as well. Chase is going to
Swain
TP down
TP.
here.
Oh!
Immediate
Thresh
hook from the Thresh. Not going to matter too much. Swain should just be able to clear out this wave with the MF. They're going to back off of it. 7 kills to 7 kills, but all throughout that, Demacia actually came out on top gold-wise, going up about, 1,000 gold.
Swain has 28 souls. Thresh has 44. Ooh, Merrick.
Yeah, Merrick looking for something here. Narrowly dodges his death with the Lux Q.
Yeah, that was close. Oh, Molten going in on the Ornn.
Both teams so precarious here, standing on the edge of a cliff, just looking off. Is the bottom of that cliff the grand finals, or is it the losers finals? Both these teams trying to discern that right now.
See, this is exactly what I want to see from Lone Wolf. Having someone go with him to ward. This is so good.
Very good.
If you're going to go into the jungle to deep ward, you have to have someone come with you.
Great
That's why he got
recognition.
caught out a few times.
They're also going to try to catch out this mid lane. Speaking of being caught out here, Thresh with the hook does peel the Jinx for a moment. A TP coming in. They do not want their team to die. The Lantern will come in as well. Galio probably a little bit premeditary, going to waste that in the mid lane, and Ornn ultimate is going to come through as well. He said, hey, I saw you waste an ultimate. Oh, it wasn't a waste, though. Look at the Ornn engage. The tower, unfortunately, is still hitting. The tower didn't go down. That's going to be the kill onto the Ornn. They might have overcommitted. Demacia forced to pop the box. Will slow the Galio and allow the taunt not to land, but Swain is here in the back. Swain pulls the ultimate off, flashing forward to follow the Viego. The Thresh is there as well. Thresh will hit the Q to peel. Thresh goes in on the Q, probably a foolish decision. The double taunt into the MF ultimate. Absolutely huge play there from the Galio, and the Void taking that fight.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not suggesting that not having Mochi bot is why they lost game 1, but maybe that synergy, that bot lane synergy is what they needed.
Absolutely crazy. That netted them a mid tower, that netted them a dragon, and that netted them a couple of kills. That's exactly the kind of play you need in order to win in the Chemtech bracket.
Extremely well played by the Void.
Baron Nashor's on the map. The imposing presence. Taking that objective and just continuing to needle these turrets down. That's what's on both teams' minds here. For Demacia, they want the push. They want to make sure that they are safe going into the later stages of this game. For the Void, they're trying to push on these turrets and just twist the knife in even more. Three dragons on the side of the Void as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're about
Cloud
to get...
Soul.
Oh, it's
Ooh. Galio's a bit too tanky for that, I think. Yep, just going to get right out of it. Nothing burns too much. You can just chunk him out.
takes a little bit of damage, but not too bad. He's still doing okay.
Yeah, I actually completely agree with that, Grant. I think that the Hex Drinker is a little bit overzealous into a team that only really has one AP threat there in the Hui. Definitely would have liked to see something else, but that is okay. Could still come in a lot of handy against a lot of that Hui play. Demacia currently has the tempo. Galio backing on the top side of the map as well. They see Swain on the bot side. Swain does have TP here against Ornn not having TP, so they know that the numbers could shift at any moment. We're going to have ultimates come out in the bot lane. That means they're not going to have them for the Baron fight. Swain probably going to win this if Ornn stays in the ultimate. Wisely getting out of the ult. Yep. Oh, but looking to pick on the Misfortune. Thresh hits the hook over the wall. They weren't expecting it, and Mochibot walking into his doom. That's absolutely huge for Demacia. They are now in a position that they could potentially look to set up really good Baron vision. They probably still can't do it because of Swain's TP, but very good pick there.
Oh, or narrowly protecting that bot turret.
Lone Wolf ulting the wave. I like it. Ooh, unstoppable. They're going for an engage, and the engage is going to not work. The Hue gets to lantern out, Thresh being so valuable in these little skirmishes. Doesn't look like a little skirmish, though. Looks like it's going to graduate to a big skirmish. Himi Neutron immediately hitting the double taunt, taking down Husky Grusky. The Jinx being out of the fight is absolutely huge. The MF ultimate laying on damage. They're going to have to back out of the fight. The ADC going down is massive there. Means that they could look for some Baron pressure after hitting this tower. Oh, double root from Lux as well. The Swain does get hooked.
Swain
Is
ult
under
is
tower.
Almost up. Swain ult is almost up, but I think he's going to take too much damage. Oh.
Yep, the Ignite was burned there by 4Fun player. Doesn't look like they're trying to do Baron here. Looks like they're probably going to posture for bot side vision, set up vision for the Soul. Oh, Viego trying to contest here.
Uh-oh, ornaments.
Yeah, they're coming through. We've got 2 ornaments out there affecting the game right now. Hollow Radiance has the Masterwork upgrade, as well as the Yuntal Wild Arrows. Definitely will help them stay in this game. They have a lot of scaling, too. Jinx, Ornn. Could look to win this one late. Only an 800 gold difference, so they're not that much weaker.
I like Hemi and Ornn walking into each other and both just ignoring them. It's funny.
Dragon Soul. It's spawning now. Cloud Soul for the 2nd game in a row. Let's see if the Void can claim it for the 2nd game in a row. They would really like to. Would help this Galio and Vi a lot. The Swain being able to move on top of people with his ultimate with the Cloud Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Misfortune as well, getting those benefits from movement speed.
Honestly, it'd be kind of crazy if they just let them took their first dragon and then just went and took the Baron instead. And then took the fight when they turned.
Yeah,
on.
honestly, it's not bad. I like that MF is
they
pushing.
could just give them the soul.
I like that MF is pushing here and then joining in.
Not soul, but
Because that's going to put pressure on that mid
give them their
turret.
first dragon. Because one cloud dragon isn't going to give them enough of an edge.
Oh, I agree. I don't think we can do that anymore. I think we're kind of committed to where we are at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I agree, though. I think it might have been the macro call to just hard go to Baron.
Mm-hmm. Or even just shove really hard.
Yep.
Let them have the cloud.
Demacia really doesn't want them to have this. Galio ultimate is going to come in, is going to catch the Viego. Viego walked away from the Thresh later, and it is going to go down. Mountain on a rampage. The Thresh box goes up on the bottom side of the fight, going to slow the Swain. Ultimate will not be able to stay on top of anyone. Ornn going through, but the Swain flashes through to be able to maintain that ultimate. The double taunt from the Galio. Misfortune ult does not hit that, does go wide, but the fight is still going on here. MF is on top of this Ornn and is going to go down. The Death Sniper taking out Mochibot. They've turned their attention to the Dragon. There's only 3 members remaining, and they think we can take the Dragon, but before they take the Dragon, they're going to take the Jinx's life. Stepping up way too far is Husky Grusky, and now they're on the chase. That tower is at 1 hit. They should be able to dive it if they have a wave. They don't have a wave. It'd be risky. They're going to turn around to the Dragon. The Vi's going to go back. They're going to claim this Cloud Soul, and the Void is looking like they're in a position to try to close this game out and send themselves to the Grand Finals.
Yeah, that was really well done by the Void.
A pause.
Juan is really
pause.
honestly saying exactly what I'm saying right now. Is somebody just walk up and auto that tower? I've been sitting here forever, like, just tank the turret shot and auto it.
And hit it
Please,
once.
dear
Hit it
God.
once.
Just one. Just one.
Yeah, Grant.
Yeah, he's.
I
Oh,
agree.
that's a good point. He's pinched. He's pinched real hard. He's about to die protecting this 1 HP tower.
He's pinched, but like the Viego is in the area and the Galio is low on mana, right? So there is a world
That's
where
fair.
Viego comes down. Because that Ornn is going to take a minute to kill.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good point. He plays it right. He's probably fine.
Yeah.
What happened? I didn't even read the chat. Mouse error. Somebody's mouse fucked up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Somebody's mouse got forky and messed up. That's funny. Wait for it. One of those ABC video paused. Which scenario will happen?
Will they?
Vote now on your phones. Mods, get a vote up.
Will
Let's
the
do another
Ornn
gamma.
A, die immediately? B, path toward Viego? Or C, teleport out? Place your
It's
answers
true.
in the
He
chat.
does have TP up. I don't know. I
He
don't
wouldn't
think
be
he'd
able to.
get the TP off. Yeah,
not
no,
with
he
the
wouldn't
not
get
with the
it off.
Galio CC and the Vi CC. There's no way.
Yeah, no.
A lot of stakes on the line here. Every second of the pause just adds to the anticipation for both of these teams. They can see themselves in the grand finals. They've been visualizing it all season. They just have to execute the back half of this game, and they can make it happen for their team.
Oop, we're
Galio
back.
running in. They will auto the turret immediately as predicted, but the Viego was pathing downward. He is here. Will chase him off. The Ornn will be fine, but they will take the turret. Got another freeze here. Apologies for the technical errors that can occur with the spectator client.
Oh, Grant makes a good point. Viego might not have left the red without the pause. Like, he might not have realized Ornn was about to get dove.
Always kind of hard with situations like that.
Yeah, well, nobody died, so... In the pause, like, guys, I'm about to die.
Lone Wolf has been pretty aggressive with clearing vision this series.
He's died for it a few times, too. I mean,
Definitely
I've
has.
died plenty of times to try and get vision or clear vision, so I can't say anything. It is the support curse.
Really interesting game state. Both TPs are up on bot lane. It looks like instead of contesting this, we're just going to back from both junglers. Viego canceled his back. Vi did not. Just going to shove mid instead here.
These two just still going at it.
Ornn surprisingly up in CS versus the
Yeah.
Swing.
Not much, but
Not
up.
much, but still up. Yep.
Quite unsurprisingly up in CS by quite a bit. And Jinx.
Yep, the Jinx up massive. Definitely a lot stronger than the MF here. MF at 2 items, Jinx at 2 a masterwork plus executioners. More safe team play here. This does mean, since the Cloud Soul was taken, that Elder Dragon is on the table as well. We might see the team just stall out until that point. But the Elder Dragon is going to be a bounty to take. They see that they are on this Baron. Hook not landing from Thresh, but the Flay will land. Going to punish the Swain a little bit for walking up, but he's going to regain that into his max health with his W.
He also has so much health, like...
Yeah. Ornn is pushing bot side, importantly. Ornn does have TP, so this is a free push into the bot side turret. Galio having to respond. Galio also has TP. Ooh, Lux ultimate coming through onto that target. Directed camera, please take me out of this bot lane fight. We're going to the top side instead. A flash in. The Hui ultimate onto the Vine doing so much damage. Dandelion taking out Lone Wolf. That's going to be a huge fight for Demacia. They're pushing them off. Swain getting caught as well. Swain goes ahead and ultimate. Going to have to try to kite this one out. Has the Cloud Soul, so is a lot faster, able to stay on top of these targets. Hits the Zonias. Let's see if they give it back to him. Yep, he's still on top of people. Trying to go for the Viego, but will not land it. A shutdown, unfortunately, going on a for fun player, but a shutdown nonetheless. Big fight there for Demacia to bring them back and closer into the game. They're going to try to take Baron.
Yeah, it was really, really well played by them. Demacia's still in it. Ornn is trying his best to get out of here.
No jungler on the map means this Baron Nashor should be secured.
Ornn going back bot is so funny to me.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be at the Baron. They think they have the time before Viego gets there. Flash in from Galio. Himmy Neutron on a killing spree. The Baron is still up. This could go down. Red team steals Baron. Mawilton with the smite steal. Absolute disaster for Demacia. They need to try to get out of this. They need to try to get every member out of this if they can. But look, the movement speed from the Cloud Dragon. MF chasing down the Jinx. What a huge slay there from Mawilton. Well played.
Great steal. That was insane. Ooh.
He's not done there either. Mawilton sensing blood in the water. Going after this Thresh will take him down. Taking out for fun player who burned the ultimate. Hui ultimate coming down onto the Vi. It will not kill. This Elder Dragon is about to be up. A TP coming in too. They're trying to push on this mid inhibitor. If they can push down this mid inhibitor, turn around and take the Elder Dragon, this game could be in their grasp. The Void are trying to do everything that they've wanted to do. They're trying to say, hey, we can win. Even though we lost every match in the regular season, it doesn't matter. We're the best players in this bracket.
Oh.
The Ornn ultimate does land there. Swain ultimate coming right back up, though. Going to land onto the Viego. If he can take down the Viego, it would be big. He does not, unfortunately. That's going to be Swain ultimate down for the Elder fight. That could be quite pivotal, depending on what happens here. But they're going to turn around. They're going to go to this Elder Dragon right now. Mawilton walking back from base. He's going to get there in time. They've got 5 members there with the Galio. Going to push out the bot wave. They need to try to contest this. They have to try to contest this. The Viego is going to walk in, and they are going to start it. Adelphi, this fight could be what ends the game.
I know. This is crazy.
They're going to try to get an angle in. Swain, remember, no ultimate for this fight. Very important. Galio trying to TP out. He does get the ultimate out to reposition himself. Elder Dragon not in danger of going down. Lone Wolf taking a lot of damage there from the Lux ultimate and the Elder Dragon itself. Going back in is Mawilton. He's going to go unstoppable, dive onto the back line, and is going to go down to Husky Grusky. That's a jungler down. That's a double kill for Husky. The Jinx got excited, and when the Jinx is excited, you got to be careful. The turnaround kill onto the Jinx is going to come through. Lone Wolf very, very low here. That is going to be a 2-4-3. Great play there from the side of Demacia. Let's see if they can do something with it. They're going to try to take the Elder Dragon if they can. Doesn't look like they'll be able to without their jungler. Really close game state, but look at the minions. Look at the minions in the base of Demacia. They're just pushing freely on the towers. That's such a big in for them. They could just walk right back to Elder Dragon with the priority because they had to back.
Yeah, I mean, also really well done from the Void of not everyone dying, so that they're not losing like their chance here completely.
Precarious. I've been saying it all serious. Precarious spot for both of these teams. They see their hopes and their dreams of winning the Chemtech bracket all riding on potentially this game. Do you go in on winner's side? Do you go in on loser's side? It's a big difference We're going to see which team can sneak it out here. The Elder Dragon is the objective. The Elder Dragon is everything right now. If you take that, you have a one-way ticket to victory.
We're gonna get another Elder fight here. Everybody doing their darndest to clear vision. Quay in base. Catching minions.
Yep, catching
Gonna
minions.
give them a little bit of an edge.
Does have TP, so we'll be able to join the fight if needed. They're going to go on to the Elder Dragon, seeing the way in the mid lane. Trying to get an angle. Look at For Fun player in the back. The TP will come out from the Hwei. The turnaround off the Elder Dragon is going to come in. The Ornn ultimate happens as well. Trying to go onto the Swain. Swain is going to be forced to blow the ultimate. Hwei ultimate down as well, and they got pushed off. They no longer have priority on this dragon. Blue team is now the ones hitting it. Demacia going for the victory. 6,000 health, 6,500 health on the dragon. Swain ultimate ticks out. It's not active anymore. This fight is absolutely everything. The Zhonya's really pivotal. The MF to protect the respawn on the Zhonya's for the Galio. They have it. They have it. They have the Elder Dragon. The smite comes through. Blue team taking it down. Merrick taking it for Demacia, and that could be a huge benefit. But look at the base. Look at the base. Malton going in. He's gonna do it. He's gonna take him out. Malton with the backdoor, and the Void is going to grand finals.
Holy. I didn't even notice that. Did you notice that?
No, I did not. Malton has fooled even the casters there. MVP performance going in, getting the backdoor. They lost the Elder Dragon, and it doesn't matter. Incredible play there from Malton.
Wow. That's so well done. Well done to the Void. Truly the comeback story.
What a series, Adelphi.
That was crazy. 3-game series. Wow.
Absolutely
I'm so happy.
Insane. Very
I'm
happy
so
to
happy.
get to cast this one, that's for sure. We're going to go ahead and bring in our captains if we can. Captains, if you want to go ahead and join Caster Booth 2, we would love to have you.
Yeah,
Take a look
pop
at the
in
stats
here.
here.
Yeah, let's get in here.
Hey guys, what is going on? How we feeling?
Yo. After Mochi was giving us heart attacks with a cyclone bomb storm knocking his power out before the match, and then coming up at like 8:10, and his computer was being slow, and so we had to have the emergency sub, and then we finally got him in. It was a series.
Mm-hmm.
Truly some toil there.
Yeah, it was
lots of outside game prep.
Yeah.
Definitely. So speaking of the outside game prep, actually, I'm really interested. We're coming into winners finals here. Obviously, this set is pivotal for the outcome of the tournament, right? Void advancing to be in that grand final seat. Incredible storyline. Well done there, Chase. But I actually wanted to focus it over onto you, Dandy. How did you guys prepare for a team that had a more weak side showing during the regular season and then suddenly showed up at playoffs? Did that throw off your planning at all?
No, not really. This kind of happened in the last Booth Bash I was in. So, I mean, just always approach each game because technically the preseason doesn't matter. If you lose every game, if you win every game, that's the time for testing, and then this is the time for implementing. So, no, it's just kind of another game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Void is the poster child for this.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, the Void is actually like showing that is like perfectly implemented here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well played to both of you, as stated. Chase, obviously, really, really good story for you guys coming in, going to grand finals on the winner's side. I gotta ask, was this something that you guys projected going into playoffs? Did you have a different game plan coming into playoffs than you did the regular season, or was it more of a like, hey guys, we lost every match, let's just have fun out there and try to win?
I mean, we've had our moments like that, but I mean, really, this was all just sort of my master plan to get Hemi as tilted as possible in the regular season with 4 games of losing, and then when playoff Hemi hits, he's desperate for those wins, and he's just locked in, man.
You locked in these games?
I mean, yeah. I mean, first
We were all
game,
locked
you guys
in,
lost,
but-
and I was like, all right, this is exactly what happened to us. The Void's about to lock it in. They're gonna win game 2 and game 3.
Yeah. So we had some plans. I was not expecting you all to first pick the Warwick. It was super busted. So
Yeah, y'all picked it up.
yeah, I was surprised you all didn't ban it from us because we knew when we were if we won we were going to be banning it in that third game.
Yeah. I would like to see how things go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, this series is basically just scouting if Demacia gets back to the grand finals, right? Through the losers bracket. You
Yeah,
guys
won't.
might be facing.
Adelphi, you got anything to say about that?
That's all I have to say. I'm not trying to be too biased here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been 2-0ing every game, so it's about time we, tried something else.
Yep, absolutely.
I think we've
Almost
lost the
every game.
first game in all 3 of our playoff games and then have won the next 2.
Yeah,
I think we
Yeah,
back
I
to
think
back.
I actually think you guys have done the comeback every single game,
Every time.
match you've had.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, great series, guys. Adelphi, you have any more questions?
I'm good. I'm happy. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Perfect. We will see Demacia headed up against Adelphi's team next
Vandal
week.
City,
Vandal
baby.
City. We're going to see them face off in the losers finals. And then the winner of that is going to meet up with the Void in the grand finals. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Really well played to both of you. Dandy, you had some really flashy moments there on a couple of different champions. Well played there in the mid lane. But
I just want to say playing against Dandy is so frustrating. He is so good.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
single time I press tab, I'm like, does he miss a minion? No, he doesn't miss a single stinking minion. He never does. He's got like 200 farm at 18 minutes, and he's just somewhere blasting people.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, super well played, like I said. But that'll be it from us here tonight, guys. Once again, my name was Lemur. I was joined here by Adelphi, and we will see you all later. Thanks for joining us in Booze Bash.
Thank you. GG.